What if the bright yellow fruit you squeeze on salads, drinks, and seafood every day isn't always helping you? What if, in certain cases, lemon does not support your health, but quietly harms it instead? Imagine this. A person you know drinks a healthy detox every morning, full of lemon, only to end up with stomach pain, bloating, and fatigue they can't explain. Or a friend takes iron supplements with lemon water and still feels weak weeks later. What if I told you that it's not the food alone causing the problem, it's how lemon interacts with other common foods and supplements inside your body? Today, we're going to unravel a surprising truth in food chemistry. We'll expose 3 everyday food combinations with lemon that can undermine digestion, nutrient absorption, and even long-term health. By the end of this video, you'll understand why lemon can help in some contexts but harm in others, the specific science behind these interactions, and how to use lemon in your diet safely and wisely. Here's a quick disclaimer before we begin. This video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical consultation. Always talk to a doctor or dietitian before changing your diet or medication schedule. All scientific sources used in this video are in the description. Let's get started. Why lemon isn't always innocent. Lemon is packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds. These elements can benefit immune function, skin health, and iron absorption. But the citric acid and low pH that make lemon tangy also make it reactive. It interacts with proteins and minerals in food, sometimes in ways that change digestion and nutrient uptake. Citric acid can enhance absorption of non-heme iron from plant foods, for example. But when lemon meets proteins or minerals in the wrong conditions, the chemistry changes. Sometimes you get benefit, other times you get problems. Let's break this down with real science. Combination number 1, lemon with dairy products. This is one of the most common mistakes people make. You prepare a creamy yogurt bowl, you add lemon juice because it tastes refreshing, or you squeeze lemon into a creamy sauce. You think you're boosting flavor and nutrition, but here's what happens chemically when lemon meets dairy. Milk proteins, especially casein, are stable in their natural state, suspended evenly in the liquid. When you add lemon juice, citric acid immediately lowers the pH. This change causes the casein proteins to lose their normal structure and clump together, a process called coagulation or curdling. The liquid separates into solid curds and a watery whey. This reaction is the same basic chemistry used to make cheese. However, in the context of a meal, it alters how your body processes the food. Your stomach is already highly acidic due to hydrochloric acid produced for digestion, but pre-curdled dairy enters as a dense mass. Your digestive system has to work harder to break down these clumps. This can slow digestion and create gas, bloating, and a heavy feeling after eating. In recipes that combine lemon and dairy, like creamy sauces, raita, or lemon yogurt dressings, this can be really noticeable. People often feel discomfort without connecting it to chemistry. But is it just texture that matters, or does this reaction also affect nutrient absorption? The short answer is yes, it can influence how nutrients like calcium are released during digestion. Dairy's nutrient release and absorption are controlled by its protein matrix and how it's broken down in the gut. Changes to that structure can alter the timing and efficiency of absorption. Yet, context matters. There's research showing that citric acid can actually improve calcium bioaccessibility in some cases by keeping calcium in a soluble form longer during intestinal digestion. This effect depends on specific food structures and conditions. So the bottom line is this: lemon with dairy changes the chemistry of the food. That can slow digestion and make some individuals uncomfortable, especially those with sensitive stomachs or existing digestive issues. But in some controlled situations, like specific yogurt-based products, citric acid can increase mineral bioaccessibility. The takeaway? If dairy often causes digestive issues for you when paired with lemon, it might be worth separating them or using lemon elsewhere, like on salads or grilled foods. Combination number 2, lemon with mineral supplements and some medications. Now, let's talk about something less obvious, how lemon interacts with mineral supplements and some medications. Most people know that vitamin C enhances iron absorption. That's true. The ascorbic acid in lemon can convert iron to a form that the gut absorbs more readily. This is particularly helpful for plant-based iron, non-heme iron. But there's more to the story. When lemon's citric acid mixes with other minerals like calcium or magnesium in supplements, things can get complicated. Citric acid tends to bind with minerals to form complexes, for example, calcium citrate. This compound is more soluble and often used in supplements, but when you consume citric acid alongside other forms of calcium, like calcium carbonate, there can be competition for absorption pathways. This may reduce overall availability. Again, context is key. A controlled study showed that a lemon beverage with supplemental calcium helped maintain bone mineral density in postmenopausal women. The citric acid's chelating action helped more calcium stay in a form available for absorption. So why is this still listed as a bad mix? Because in everyday practice, many people take minerals or medication without following timing and medical guidance. If lemon juice lowers stomach pH too much before certain pills dissolve, or if it shifts the balance of minerals, the effectiveness of the medication can change. Some drugs are formulated to dissolve only at specific pH levels. If that pH shifts unpredictably due to high acidity in the stomach, absorption changes. This means for iron supplements, pairing with vitamin C-rich lemon water can help absorption. For other minerals or medications that require specific conditions for absorption, adding lemon without guidance can disrupt their effectiveness. Always check with your healthcare provider before taking supplements with lemon or citrus juices. Combination number 3, lemon with processed foods containing preservatives. This is the most concerning combination of all. Many processed foods and drinks contain sodium benzoate, a preservative also labeled E211. On its own and within regulated limits, sodium benzoate is considered safe. But when sodium benzoate encounters citric acid, especially in the presence of heat, benzene can form. Benzene is not a food ingredient. It's a volatile organic compound recognized as a human carcinogen. Even trace amounts are linked to increased cancer risk when exposure is chronic. The reaction is not dramatic or immediate. It resembles what happens in some sodas. In chemical labs, researchers have observed that combining benzoate and ascorbic acid under heat increases benzene formation. This reaction underlies why some soft drink manufacturers monitor ingredient levels closely. So, if you take a packaged juice or soda containing sodium benzoate and add fresh lemon slices or a squeeze of lemon juice, you may inadvertently encourage benzene formation. Over time, regular consumption of these combinations could pose health risks. So, what should you do instead? If you enjoy lemon water or lemon in drinks, avoid adding lemon to processed beverages with preservatives. Choose fresh, preservative-free drinks, or dilute lemon juice in water on its own. Don't assume every natural addition is automatically safe when the base product contains industrial preservatives. Understanding the broader scientific context. At this point, it's important to step back and understand a few core scientific truths. 1. Food chemistry matters. The way foods interact can change nutrient release, digestion speed, and even bioavailability. 2. Your stomach already has strong acids. The body relies on hydrochloric acid to digest proteins and activate enzymes. Adding more acid doesn't always help. In fact, excess acidity in the stomach can trigger acid reflux or aggravate gastritis in susceptible individuals. 3. Not every reaction is harmful. Some reactions, like vitamin C enhancing iron absorption, are beneficial when done in the right context. But others can lead to discomfort, nutrient imbalances, or unintended chemical reactions. Let's walk through a few relatable examples. Example 1. The morning yogurt trap. You eat a bowl of creamy Greek yogurt for breakfast. You squeeze half a lemon over it because you read that lemon helps digestion. Within an hour, you feel bloated, you have gas, and your stomach feels heavy. Why? The citric acid has caused partial coagulation of the dairy proteins before your digestive enzymes even got involved. The dense protein clumps take longer to break down. This delays gastric emptying and increases fermentation by gut bacteria. The result is gas and bloating. Solution: enjoy yogurt plain. If you want lemon, use it on fruit salads, whole grains, or savory dishes that don't contain dairy. Example 2. Supplements with lemon water. You're low on iron, so you take an iron pill with lemon water every morning. This part is actually fine. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption. But then you also take a calcium supplement at the same time because you want to improve bone health. Lemon juice alters how calcium binds and can reduce how effectively the supplements absorb when taken simultaneously. Solution: space your supplements. Take iron with lemon water, take calcium at a different time of day. Talk to your healthcare provider about timing. Example 3. Lemon in processed drinks. You add lemon slices to a diet soda after work. That may seem harmless, but if the soda uses sodium benzoate as a preservative, you create a chemical environment where benzene formation becomes more likely. Solution: choose fresh drinks without preservatives. Avoid adding citrus to beverages with industrial additives. Actionable rules for everyday life. You don't have to fear lemon, you just have to use it with awareness. Here's a simple guide. Use lemon with whole, unprocessed foods such as salads, vegetables, grilled fish, and lean meats. Avoid adding lemon directly to dairy-based dishes if you notice digestive discomfort. Take supplements at different times than acidic drinks unless recommended by your doctor. If you have gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or stomach ulcers, moderate your acidic food and drink intake to see if symptoms improve. Closing thoughts. Lemon is a healthful fruit with powerful nutrients. It can support immunity, digestion, and even mineral absorption. It can enhance flavors and make meals more enjoyable. But like any nutrient, it does not work in isolation. When placed in certain combinations, it changes the chemistry of digestion. You now know how lemon interacts with dairy proteins, how it can alter mineral and medication absorption, and why it shouldn't be mixed with processed drinks containing preservatives. Your body is a complex chemical system. Food interactions matter. They influence how you feel after meals and how well your body uses the nutrients you give it. Now it's your turn. Have you ever felt bloated after eating lemon with dairy? Have you noticed changes in your digestion when you altered how you use lemon? Tell us in the comments. Share this video with someone who adds lemon to everything without knowing these facts. And if you want more evidence-based health insights that actually improve your everyday life, subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.